Well, that's right, Aldrin. As you can see here behind me, the family as well as the legal representatives for Dr. Nandipha Mokudumana have arrived here at the court. You could see there some of the legal representation as well as the sister of Dr. Nandipha Mokudumana and other family members have also arrived here. And it's expected, Aldrin, as you pointed out, that here at the Bloemfontein Magistrates Court this morning, the bail applications of Dr. Nandipha Mokudumana as well as 5 other accused of aiding and abetting the escape of Thabo Bester, their bail applications will be heard in this court this morning. But Aldrin, 2 reliable sources have told me this morning that it is unlikely that the bail application for Dr. Nandipha Mokudumana will go ahead. The sources are telling me that there are still some issues that need to be ironed out at this time. So I've heard from 2 sources that it's unlikely that Dr. Nandipha Mokudumana will be applying for bail, but certainly the affidavits which had been expected, at least on her part, to be read out in this court this morning, would have certainly given us a glimpse of what her defense would be, with the affidavits now that I understand that will be read out for the other accused. That will give us a sense of what their defense will be in this matter in trying to persuade this court to grant them bail. You'd know, of course, that the National Prosecuting Authority towards the end of the proceedings the last time, they indicated that they were dropping the murder charge against the accused, and it might possibly be reinstated at a later stage. So the charges that they are facing now, this is the accused, do not relate to Schedule 5 or Schedule 6 offences. So what bearing this will have on the bail applications of the others certainly remains to be seen. You would also recall that the last time that this matter had been postponed was to allow for the legal representative who was representing accused number 7 as well as number 8. You'd recall those are the 2 former G4S control room operators who were the last 2 to be arrested. Police indicating there's a possibility of more arrests that could be made, but that was to allow or to give more time for those 2 legal representatives to get their ducks in a row so that they're able to join the proceedings today for this bail application. So you'd recall also the last time we were inside this court that the defense had raised concerns that the 2 days that are set aside for the bail applications, which is today and tomorrow, would not be sufficient, for them to get through this process. But the presiding judge indicating that if the 2 days are not enough, they would look for the possibility of another date or other dates that could be made available for this process to be complete. It's going to be a very lengthy one, Aldrin, in this matter, as that the charges that they are facing, each of the lawyers, of course, would need to put their case on why the accused or the accused that they are representing should be granted a bail by this court. But what I am currently hearing at this particular stage is that 2 sources confirming to me that there's a huge possibility that Dr. Nandipha Mokudumana may not be applying for bail in this matter. I'm going to try and walk towards this direction as well, where I also saw the family, you would recall, who spoke to us as well, Aldrin, the family of accused number 8, who had also arrived here at the court just a little bit earlier on. I will take you towards the direction where I think they are standing at this stage. They seem to have moved from where we are, but I'm certainly getting an indication at this stage. Take a look there. That is the lawyer representing accused number 8, Nastasia Janssen, and he is actually carrying the affidavit, I understand, that he will present in this court for her bail application. You would also recall that there had also been from the Judicial Service Commission who basically, had gone to Parliament and spoke about the issue relating to the escape of Thabo Bester and how it essentially got to the media, Aldrin. I understand that Anastasia Janssen was also asked, for cooperation into what she believes had taken place on that morning. So I'm going to try and move towards this direction. As you can see, majority of the proceedings usually get underway shortly after 9 o'clock this morning, and I don't know at this particular stage, the exact time that will get underway. But all indications at this stage, Aldrin, is that the bail application of Dr. Nandipha Makudumana might not be proceeding. Two sources have told me so. They've really asked me not to disclose who they are at this stage, but I'm expecting that might be confirmed inside the court this morning.